Hello learners, welcome to Learn to Empower. In this particular video, we will be looking at the foundational values for the civil servants, specifically dedication to public service. It is a very simple term to understand what is meant by dedication to public service. Dedication to public service is the one where you are committed to the public service. Mere salary is not the motivation for doing the public service to you, but apart from that, there is certain driving factors within you which drives you on everyday basis in striving for the welfare of the people, right? For the welfare of the public. It involves works with diligently, work with sense of responsibility, and it also need to address the needs, concerns and aspirations of the people. For example, you understand, you became a district magistrate, right? And every time you do certain work, your work will always be criticized by media, your work will always be criticized by the politicians. If you do certain good work, the credit will be taken by the politician, right? Now there is no driving factor or there is no motivation for you to do the public service, right? But still you are dedicated to the public service, but still you want to change in the system, you want to see the change in the public, right? Now that is a driving factor which strives you for the public service. Now let's understand some of the key aspects of the dedication to public service. One is the serving the common good. You are dedicated, you are focused for the initiatives, policy and actions, and for satisfy the people, for implementing their interest, for implementing the welfare of the people. That is the serving the common good. The next important key aspect is the commitment to public interest. You demonstrate a high level of dedication to public interest without doing any kind of favoritism, without doing any kind of discrimination. You want fairness, transparency and accountability. This is how you do the commitment to the public service. Next is the integrity and ethical conduct. It is expected out of you doing the public service. You remain honest, the value of honest in all times, which leads to the integrity. We have seen the integrity as a value in our previous video. Next important value is sacrifice and hard work. Some people will say that smart work is more important. You need to understand, smart work is more harder than the hard work, right? Now it is expected in you that you do certain sacrifices within from your personal life, like family and work life balance will not be achieved at all the time, but still you are in the position to do. For example, suddenly you are a district magistrate, there is a flood came in your district. Now it is in the midnight, assume that you have to rush to the particular location, right or not? So these things in you will possess you in making some personal sacrifices for the greater good. Now, the next important aspect is the responsive and empathy. Being in the administration, you should be empathetic to the citizens. You should be empathetic towards the weaker sections of the society. You should become the agent of change. You should become the voice of the citizens. You should address. You should strive towards the welfare of the people. And at the last key aspect is that dedication to public service. It should be continued learning and improvement. You should be always in the learning curve. You should always learn certain new things. You should always take help from the people who are in much worse or having much technical knowledge in the particular subject. For example, being a generalist, we should understand, we should respect the value of the specialist in the administration. You should take the help of the specialist in the administration, right? This is how you need to project the dedication of public service with a strong sense of purpose, of a famous common good, or focus on the common good, commitment to upholding the ethical values. Let's look into some of the examples that I have given here. One good example is the Mahatma Gandhi, how he dedicated to his life towards the non-violent movement, struggled, etc. We have seen the Mahatma Gandhi's example in other values also, especially in integrity as well, right? We will also see in empathy, because the empathetic towards the weaker sections of the society. Now let's take the another personality, that is Dr. Varghese Kurian, right? Dr. Varghese Kurian is famously known as the father of white revolution in India because of his dedicated towards the public service, which able to lead the one of the important organization today, that is Amul Cooperative Limited. Now it is one of the biggest, it is the largest supplier of the milk in India, right? Because of the efforts done by Dr. Varghese Kurian. The next important personality is Ella Bhatt. Ella Bhatt, she is the founder of Self-Employed Women Association in India. She gathered the people, weaker sections of society, made them in a cooperative manner, made them as self-help groups, and they were striving to achieve the basic needs, or the small business they want to do. They were able to do because of of the effort that is done by these either it can be civil servant or it can be a people who are interested towards the public service, right? The next important personality is Bindeshwar, Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak. We have seen this personality. He is the founder of Sulabh International, where he was striving to achieve the sanitation and hygiene in India, right? Sanitation and hygiene in India is very important, and he was a personality who by taking the initiatives etc, where especially the rehabilitation of the manual scavengers. Even the government has tied up with the particular organization, that is Sulabh International, for rehabilitation manual scavengers in the society. Kiran Bedi example you have seen in the last video itself. Next is Arnachalam Muruganathan. Now have you seen the movie Padman? Padman is a movie inspired by the work done by Arnachalam Muruganathan. He found the low cost sanitary pad making machine for affordable cost for hygienic menstrual process, right? These are the people. Even though this Arnachalam Muruganathan is not a civil servant, he is not part of the government, but still somewhere something was driving him for achieving this in the society, right? This is how the dedication towards the public service is important. By this slide we are coming to end of the particular video. In the next video we will be looking into the other foundational values of the civil servants. Till then, take care. Thank you.